Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I am a full-time reseller, which means that I go to thrift stores. The main place I go is the Goodwill outlet to find items to flip online for a profit. So today I have a Goodwill outlet haul for you, which is also known as the Goodwill bins. And the Goodwill outlet is unlike any other thrift store I've been to, really. It's not like the normal Goodwill outlet thrift stores. At the Goodwill bins, it's literally a room filled with bins, and they have clothing, shoes, home goods, a whole bunch of random stuff. You dig through these bins, a lot of it is trash, I'm not gonna lie to you, to find items. For me to flip online, and for most people that are going there, I find they're resellers as well. But at the Goodwill bins, you pay by the pound. So yesterday when I went, I got about 84 items. Some were personal items. Most of them were to resell though, and I only paid 88 cents per item, which is incredible. If I can keep my cost of goods under $1, that is like the perfect scenario in my book. So I have about 30 items to show you guys today. So let's just jump right into it. So I have a couple pairs of shoes. The first pair of shoes I actually think are fake. When I went to inventory them earlier and look at the size, I realized, wait a minute, they don't have the normal size tag that this brand typically has. Hi, buddy. What you doing? What you doing? Hi, it's okay. All right. So they don't have the normal size tag that this brand typically has. And when I did a Google image search, I could not find this exact color. I found this same pair of shoes in black, in cream, in yellow, and in navy blue, but not in pink. So these are a pair of Vans. It's so weird because everything else besides the size tag seems real to me. And yeah, I don't know. Look at the bottoms. They look exactly like Vans would. They have that on the back. They are this skull bandana print, which I thought was so cute. They even have the Vans there. But what's weird is, first of all, they have number 7s on the inside on the soles, which tells me that these were sold at like a TJ Maxx, a Burlington, a Marshalls. A lot of those types of stores put stickers like that in there. So why would they be selling fake Vans? And then, so the size tag is literally just on the side here. When, if you know anything about Vans, typically the size tag is right here under the tongue, and it usually says a men's size and a women's size on it. This only has a men's size on it. So I don't know what to do with these shoes. I don't know if I should list them, or I don't know. What would you guys do? First of all, do you think these are real or fake? Second of all, what would you do in this case? I'm unsure of what to do, and I didn't notice all of this until I was home, unfortunately. So if I do list these, I don't know, this pattern in particular, obviously not this color because like I said, I couldn't find this exact color, but this pattern in particular resells pre-owned for around $30. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments, what would you guys do? And do you think these are real or fake? I'm really kind of bummed about it and still unsure. And then I got 2 other pairs of shoes. This first pair is just by the brand Sanook. These are made out of the yoga mat material, super lightweight, super easy to list. These probably, these weighed probably half a pound. And like I said, at the bins, you pay by the pound. These are only going for around $20. That's what I'm going to be listing them at. These are size 8, and they're in really good condition. They look like they've barely been worn. And then the next pair of shoes is a vintage Donald Pliner, made in Italy, pair of wedge sandals. These gave me that total Y2K vibe. They do have the thong flip-flop for your toe, but you can't really see that. There is like a strap here, but I thought these were just super adorable platform sandals. So these I will be listing right around $30. There is a little bit of wear on these, but there's still definitely a lot of life left as well. So on this sole, I don't know if you could see there, but there you go. There's a chunk kind of missing out, as well as right there. But like I said, definitely still a lot of life left in these. They are a size 6.5, which is a smaller size. This I probably should have left behind, but I couldn't because of the print. Look at it, a cat print. I mean, come on. You guys, if you've watched my videos, well, you just saw Jasper. But I have a cat. I'm obsessed with him. It's been almost 1 year, actually. January 16th. It will be 1 year since I got Jasper. But anyways, I just got this tapestry bag. It's lined. It's kind of like a tote bag, shopping type bag. This I'll probably only be able to get around $15 for. And then I have two more accessory pieces. Both are scarves. This first one actually does not have a brand on it. But because it's so lightweight, and because I knew it would be so cheap, I wanted to pick it up. I love this pattern. I'm not going to open it the whole way, but this is really long. It's a rectangular, really long scarf. It's about 6 feet long, I believe. But just look at this cute pattern. Lightweight. Could use it as like a wrap or a shawl. I'm listing that right around $15 as well, which is totally fine. 88 cents into $15 I'm totally fine with, especially if it's something like a scarf that only takes me like a minute to photograph and list. I mean, scarves are so easy to list and photograph. Now, this next scarf is a vintage Ralph Lauren. There's the tag, and then it also says it right here. 100% silk floral square scarf. Now, this is a smaller size. Some Ralph Lauren, any of the Ralph Lauren lines, especially vintage and silk, some scarves can do really well. I'm talking like $50 to $100. Now, this is not in excellent condition. It does have some pulls along the trim there in a couple spots. I don't even know if you could see it. I did note that, of course, but I will be listing this right around $30 for this little tiny thing, which is mind-blowing, even with those couple of flaws. And again, super easy to list and photograph. Now, the rest of the items are going to be clothing. So this first thing is a vintage pair of shorts. These are actually a men's pair of cutoff shorts. They were manufactured like this. When I looked up this brand, basically all the pairs of shorts had that cutoff hem. But the brand is Big Yank, and this is union made in the USA, which tells that it's vintage. I mean, if something says it's union made on it, that's kind of a telltale sign that it's vintage. But when I look these up, it seems that these are from the 70s, which is just wild to me. There is no size on it, but of course I did measurements. I believe it's like around a 31, 32 waist. I can't remember off the top of my head. But these pieces are going for right around a $20 to $30. This next thing my friend Cassie found. She was at the bins the same day as me. But this is a vintage new tag pair of windbreaker pants. I love selling vintage. These zip halfway, or not halfway. These zip a little bit up at the ankle. The brand is Athletic Tech. I just realized there's a Goodwill tag on there. Definitely going to have to take that off. But these are reselling. It looks like these were originally sold at Kmart. I don't even know if Kmart exists anymore. I know the one by me closed years and years ago. But when I did a comp on these are reselling for right around $30. And because mine are brand new, that definitely helps. And mine are size extra large. So these just like bring me back to my childhood. I would always wear pants like this when I was a kid. I loved noisy pants. That's what I would call them, noisy pants, because you know, when you walk, they're noisy. So anyways, I'm going to have to take that tag off, like I said, but around $25 to $30 for those. This next piece is by the brand Soft Surroundings. This is a size 3X, which is a really great size. I expect this to go pretty quickly. But this is a 100% linen t-shirt with these like sequins and rhinestone detailing all over it. On the front, on the sleeves, on the back. This is in really good condition, and I plan on listing that right around $25. This next piece, Cassie actually gave me as well. But look at this skirt, you guys. Oh my goodness. There is a small flaw on it, but just so adorable. This is like a chenille material. Kind of reminds me of like some couches or like chairs are this material. That's funny. Embroidered, has that fringe at the hemline. This is a skirt. So cute. I feel like you could even wear this as a shirt if you wanted to. It says it is one size, which that's just not true at all. I'm gonna, of course, include the waist measurement and stuff like that in my listing. But the brand is First Vision by Sarin. And the flaw is there is a pretty big pool in the back right here going the whole way down. I did not notice that until I got home. But I'm still going to list this right around $30. I, of course, will note that flaw in my listing. This next piece, I actually didn't notice was new with tags until I was photographing it, which was like, I love when that happens. I was like, I literally said out loud to myself, like, oh, wow. Like, I had no idea they were new with tags. But these are an older vintage pair of Ann Taylor corduroy high-rise pleated shorts. Like I said, new with tags, which is really cool. This is like a chartreuse green type color. I love the pockets on the back. Total like utilitarian vibes. Boho. These I'll be listing for right around $28. This next piece, I love the colors of. It just reminds me of spring. But this is a vintage sweater. Look at this detailing on it. Turtleneck. The brand is Checkmate. Wool blend. There is no size on it, but I believe this is like around a size medium. Again, we'll include measurements. And this piece I'll be listing right around $35. This next piece I got mainly because it was new with tags. If this was not new with tags, I probably would have left it behind. This is by the brand Express, size large. New with tags, like I said, bodysuit. It is ribbed, has these ruffle sleeves, and it's this almost like sage green, seafoam blue color. That I'll be listing right around $25. This next piece I think is just so adorable. This is by the brand Maeve, which is an Anthropologie brand, size small. This is a dress, and it does have an attached slip that is adjustable, which I really enjoyed. This is embroidered linen blend. Look at this. Drop waist. So adorable. Eyelet detailing. This I'll be listing right around $25 because it's a smaller size and because there are a couple of those listed right now. Since I only paid 88 cents for it, I don't mind listing it on that lower end. This next piece I should have left behind. First of all, the sell-through rate is not great. Second of all, the zipper is broken, which I did not realize until I got home. Had I seen that the zipper was broken, I probably would have left it behind. This brand definitely used to perform way better than it does now. But this is by the brand Spider. Size large, but like I said, the zipper is broken, so you cannot zip this up and down. I will, of course, note that in my listing, but otherwise, this is in really, really good condition. So I will probably be listing that right around $20. Now, this next piece, you guys. When I saw this in the bin, at first I thought it was a blanket, which I'm pretty sure everybody else did too. But when I pulled it out, and like in my head, I was like, please be a jacket, please be a jacket, please be a jacket, please be a jacket. But I'm like, there's no way this is a jacket. But I pulled it out, and it was a jacket. By far my favorite thrift find of the day, and one of my favorite thrift finds ever. I mean, this is a piece, somebody commented on my video, like, this looks like Free People would sell this, but for like $500. And I was like, you are so right. But this is a vintage piece. Let me show you this. Oh my gosh. First of all, look at this pattern. This blue kind of matches the one I'm wearing. I just noticed that. But oh my goodness, so cute. The brand is Sayburn, size medium, but you guys, this is super long, button front. Cassie, as well as somebody else commented saying, you know, basically this is a house coat. That's what a lot of people would call it. But I can see somebody definitely wearing this as a regular jacket, especially because this type of piece is totally trendy right now. I just realized there are pockets in here, which I didn't think there were. I was searching for them earlier and could not find them. So I'm going to have to make sure to add that to my listing. But this is definitely a one-of-a-kind, unique vintage piece. There is a little bit of staining at the bottom here, right there, which I of course will note in my listing. And I believe there's some, yes, on this sleeve right there. But otherwise, this is in really, really good condition. I can't believe, one, I got to save this from the landfill. This literally was so close to being shipped off to the landfill. And two, I can't believe I only paid 88 cents for this. So you guys, I'm going to list this at $150. That might be high, but I'm shooting high because, like I said, it's a really trendy piece, totally in style. I can see somebody totally wearing this. And like I said, unique, one of a kind. You're not going to find this piece again. Not the exact piece. So I'm going to list it for $150 or best offer, and we'll see how that goes. This next piece is another vintage piece by Evan Picone. 100% wool, high rise. They have a herringbone pattern there, brown and cream. These do have pockets. Oh, wait, no, they don't. Okay, I was going to say, I didn't think these had pockets. They do not. But these pieces are going for right around $30. I'm probably going to list mine right around $30. This next piece is a J. Jill piece. This is a down-filled puffer jacket, or not puffer, quilted, super lightweight, navy blue, longer length. These are going for decent money. I mean, between $40 to $60. So I'm going to be listing mine right around $45 in hopes that it moves quickly. This next piece, again, was one of my favorite finds of the day. Took me a minute to wrap it up and to close it when I got home, so I'm going to be really careful with it. But this is a wrap skirt. I believe it's silk, even though there is no material tag on it. But look at this. Oh my goodness. It's kind of layered with different patterns. The floral on top. Like I said, it is a true wrap style. I just adored this. The brand, there is a tag on it, a brand tag. It says Dory Style. There is no size tag on it though. So I listed it as a small medium because it is definitely smaller. And you can kind of adjust it since it is a wrap style. So I will be listing this, I believe, right around $35, if I remember correctly. This next piece is the soft surrounding piece again. This is new with tags as well, size extra large. These are the pull-on snap ankle pants, super stretchy. Soft surroundings definitely does not do as well as it used to, especially plain pieces like this. I still will pick it up, especially if it's new with tags, especially in bigger sizes. But that piece I'll be listing right around $28. I always list my pieces a little bit higher than what I expect to get because I have offers on and I'm constantly sending offers to buyers as well. This next piece is a vintage Ralph Lauren Sport women's size medium, 100% lamb's wool cable knit sweater. I loved this yellow. And then it has like a light blue embroidered pony. Ralph Lauren pieces, any line of them really, especially nicer materials like lamb's wool, can do really well and can sell really quickly. I just sold a bundle of 2 Polo by Ralph Lauren pieces earlier this week for $45. So this I will be listing for right around $35. This next piece Cassie also gave me. She is seriously so generous. I know you're probably watching this, girl, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you. But you guys, look at this. She knew that I would love this, and I'm pretty sure when she showed it to me, I was like my face dropped, my jaw dropped, but so freaking cute. This color block plaid kind of button-up shirt with teddy bears on it. Oh my gosh. So freaking cute. Kind of is more like a Christmas bear, but I might put Christmas in the title, but this could definitely be worn other than at Christmas time, I think. I just love this piece. There is no brand or size tag. That's totally okay. I'm going to list this around a women's extra large. That's totally what it looks like to me. Honestly, this would fit me. Probably wouldn't wear it, but I just adore this piece. Thank you so much again, Cassie. I'll probably be listing that right around $35. This next piece, I actually found it once in a bin. And then I looked up comps probably like 20 minutes later because I couldn't stop thinking about it. I didn't grab it though because it's just by the brand H&M. So after I looked up a comp like 20 minutes later, I ran back to the bin. Luckily it was still sitting there basically on top, and I grabbed it. These pieces are actually reselling for around $35 pre-owned, which shocked me. Like I said, by the brand H&M, size 8, but this is a faux fur leopard print jacket. Look at this. Super substantial piece. This probably retailed for over $100. There are faux leather panels on like the inner parts of the sleeves. That is in excellent condition. This looks like it's never been worn. Button detailing on the back with those two like little straps there. Honestly, I think that's just for decoration. Not really sure what that's for. But I will be listing this for right around $35. And I'm really happy again that I'm getting to save this from the landfill. And I know that somebody is going to just love that. This next piece, again, is a brand that I don't pick up a lot of unless it's plus size. Old Navy, size 3X. I love picking up their dresses especially. But this is a puff sleeve, square neck, smocked blouse. Plaid. I thought this was a perfect spring piece or like Easter piece. Puff sleeves, like I said, super puffy. 3X, smocked on the back. Probably only be able to get around $20 for that. That's totally fine. Plus sizes typically sell faster for me, so I'm okay with getting that lower dollar mark. Now this next piece is actually a Christmas sweater, which I maybe should have left behind, but you will be surprised. It honestly seems to me that Christmas pieces sell more right after Christmas. Like I sold a Santa wind-up figurine like 2 days after Christmas. I'm like, it's wild. So this might sit until next year, which is totally fine with me. This is a Bobby Brooks ugly, I think it's kind of cute, Christmas sweater, beaded, sequined, embroidered, size extra large. I'm listing this on the lower end because it's out of season. I'm gonna list that right around $25. Now this next piece is a new to me brand and I almost left it behind, but something in my gut told me to look up comps. And I did. This has an almost 100% sell-through rate for this brand and fleece jackets. The brand is Huck. H-U-K, and I believe it's like a fishing brand, but this is just a full zip fleece jacket, which typically fleece jackets I cannot sell well at all in almost like any brand. They just don't sell for me. But when I looked up this brand, there's also like that patch on the side, but when I looked up this brand in fleece jackets, like I said, they have like an 80% sell-through rate and they're selling pre-owned for around $30 to $35. So I knew I had to pick it up. I love selling pieces right at that $30 to $35 mark, especially when I get them from the bins. There's also an embroidered logo on the back there. So yeah, I'll be listing that right around $35. Only a few pieces left here. This is another Christmas piece, but I could not leave this behind. Vintage, the brand is Christopher Hayes, size medium. This is like a sleep dress, nightgown, fleece, quarter button there. This I'll be listing for right around $25, and it has these Santas on it, which is just so adorable. And the next two, oh wait, okay, so we have 3 pieces left. 2 out of 3 are vintage. This first piece is a vintage Breckenridge. Again, this has that union made tag on it. Let me lift that up there. It says union made, which means that it's definitely a better quality. But I just loved this houndstooth pattern, and I loved the big pattern. A lot of times with the houndstooth, it'll be really small. This is big and chunky. It also has accent buttons, one on each sleeve, one in the front there. That I'll be listing right around $30. This next piece I just love. This feels like it's never been worn. Vintage fresh produce. I've never seen such an old tag for that brand. Size medium, made in the USA, I believe, yes. But look at this print. Look at this pattern. Oh my goodness. Butterflies and flowers. Baby doll type dress. So stinking adorable. This piece I'll be listing for right around $30. And then we have one last piece, which is just a great bread and butter piece for me. This again is new with tags though. right there. This is Chico's size 2, which is like a size large. This also says size 12 to 14 right on the tag, which is really nice. But this is a semi-sheer croc print crinkle blouse. I forget the exact name, but it's something like this. And these pieces, brand new, are selling for right around $25. Some people have this piece listed at like $60. I was like, are you out of your mind? I believe I'm going to be listing mine right around $25. It is semi-sheer. I don't think that I mentioned that. So yeah, guys, that is everything I have to show you today. It's been a while since I've done a Goodwill bins haul, so I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. It felt really good being back at the Goodwill bins yesterday. Before yesterday, I wasn't there for like 2 weeks prior, which is really weird for me. I'm normally there at least once a week. So it felt really good to get back. It felt really good to dive in and get a lot more great pieces for my stores. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope to see you in my next video.